Well, hello there.
Hold on.
I think we're live. Are we live? Is this live? Is it happening right now? It is. We're live.
Hold on.
Hello, world.
Oh no, everything's playing at once.
Matt is double checking everything right now to make sure that we have everything connected correctly, and he's listening to everything at once. So it probably sounds terrible. How are you doing, Internet? We are live right now on Facebook and on the YouTubes at this time. How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing good? I'm gonna take it that you said yes. We're having a grand old time right here. I'm actually right now connected on Facebook, so I can see anybody that's watching. If you want to give a shout out or be involved in our happy chat, we'd love to have you involved, right?
Yeah. It sounds pretty good, I think.
Let us know in the comments, Facebook or YouTube. Tyler Goforth said so live. Tyler, we're live. We're live, Tyler.
We are live.
And we're live right now to you on your phone and your cell phones and your internets. You're probably wondering.
Oh, Dr. Tiffany says, hey, cool background.
Thank you.
On YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
So
awesome. Good. You're probably wondering right now,
why?
Why is this happening? And we have a good explanation. Because
we can.
Because we can. And you are in a happy chat. I'm going to cue these up just for fun. This right here is my buddy, Mr. Matthias Jones. Let's see if this works right here. Let's see if it works. Does this work? Does this do the stuffing things?
Wait for it. Oh,
there it is.
Oh.
Matt, tell us about yourself.
So I'm a Libra. I don't know that. That's just that Tool song.
Oh, okay.
But
is that some kind of tiger?
I don't know.
All right, cool.
I enjoy long walks on the beach. I also like long walks on treadmills. Because of air conditioning.
That's good.
And I play a little guitar, and I'm a nice guy.
You're a nice guy. I would have to agree with that. You're a pretty nice guy. As for myself, I'm gonna cue up my title right here. My name is Josh.
Yeah.
And I do things. And
I know for a fact you don't do things.
Sometimes I do things, but I can tell you this for a fact. Right now we're live, and I'm doing a thing, and it's live and it's happening right now. We're going to talk about a lot of specific things today, and we're excited to have this happy chat with one another.
Such a happy chat, dude.
Such a happy chat.
Such a happy chat.
You know, right now I'm actually checking Facebook still in this moment as we're live. And we see right here that Tyler would like to give a shout out to your cat, Steve.
Yeah.
Could you
Steve, man.
Tell us about Steve.
He was this cat that I had one time, and then he
that's a great story.
It's all the time we have for today.
That's all the time we have. No, that's when did you have Steve?
I was younger. Not recently. Steve was a good cat, I think. I don't know, I was a kid.
So do you actually have any memory of Steve whatsoever, except for the fact that you had Steve as a cat?
He was orange, and that's all. He was a male cat.
That's about all you got.
Tell me about your cats, Josh. You got a lot more cats.
Well, I'll tell you about my cats, but before we do that, I want to give us a change of scenery. And you're probably wondering why, and the reason is because we can. And I think it might be frozen up in there. Is that? No, there it is. There we go. Change of scenery for you. Technology. We actually had a lot of cats growing up. We currently have one cat, and our cat's name is Alexander Shannara Christmas Pie. Alexander Shannara Christmas Pie, or as we call him Alex, was named by our daughters. And he also is an orange cat, a male. And
he's a very big boy.
He's a big boy. We call him actually Big Boy for short. We're like, hey, Come here, big boy. That's not an insult. I mean,
It's not.
It's love.
It's a descriptor.
it's outlining who he is.
I think we're about to have a special guest come in.
Are we about to have a special guest come in?
I think we are.
Awesome. I'm excited about special guests. Yeah. So I'm going to jump back on Facebook. Let's see if we have anything new coming in that we can chat about. Are you guys in California or Tron? Yes.
I'm gonna say both? Question mark.
That was a great question. Thank you.
That was
Thank
from
you, Jordan.
That was from Dr. Jordan Moore.
Dr. Jordan Moore. Thank you so much, Dr. Jordan. Where's Dr. Jordan from? Can you tell us about that?
Dr. Jordan is from here. He is a chiropractor with my wife. Oh man, look! There's our special guest,
Oh.
Kevin. Kevin, come
Everybody,
everybody.
make some
Come here.
noise for Kevin.
Welcome, Kevin. Kevin, please.
Expecting to be on the show.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Please pull a chair. You need a chair.
Grab that chair over there. Yeah.
You know, Kevin, here, take my chair.
You know what? Take Matt's chair.
Take my chair. I'll get another chair.
Come here. Come here.
I've never felt like more of a special guest.
Come on in, Kevin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kevin.
I'm so happy to be here today.
Yeah, let's get over, Kevin. Okay.
Right now,
All right.
we are currently live on Facebook.
My wife says.
We're live right now.
We're live in this moment.
My wife says, "Hey, Kevin."
I thought we were just testing, but if we're going to be
Well,
doing the real
technically, our assignment today was to test the broadcasting
deal.
gear.
Right.
And that's
right.
really what we're doing is we're having a fun time doing a test to make sure things that are working across
Right.
different levels.
Now it's just not
and
catching up.
We're behind on the YouTube channel and stuff. It's not a public stream, but it is very much public, and people are watching it right now.
Well, technically, we have 5 viewers, but my wife says, "Hey, Kevin."
I've never had so much attention in my life. This is really, it's an honor to be here, but I'm also so terrified now.
So Kevin,
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you a couple of questions that are very important.
Okay.
Very important for the live stream. We need to know these things.
I take everything very seriously.
Absolutely. So, favorite fast food chain, if you had to choose a fast food chain?
If I had to choose a single fast food chain, oh man, everybody goes on and on about how good Chick-fil-A is, and a lot of people think that it's overstated, but I definitely think it's fantastic. It's the only ice cream I will eat because, I can't have dairy, but I
okay.
will tempt.
Me neither. R.I.P. Dairy.
Right, I have to be tempted by the Chick-fil-A ice cream, and there's something about the quality of that chicken. It's not like I'm
Yes.
getting fast food.
Have you ever had the ice cream from Chick-fil-A?
I have, and I love it because most other fast food places, their ice cream machine is always down.
It's
Right?
always
It's always down. But with Chick-fil-A, I believe they have a policy of always keep the ice cream machine up.
Right. And, I think we should also have a policy of always keeping things up and on top of things.
That's good.
And, the level of quality that you get is just, it's above and beyond. The customer service is fantastic. I take things from Chick-fil-A that I implement into my own life. Approaching everyone courteously, making
good.
sure I have the
Saying
best
my
service.
pleasure.
Do you say my
Yeah.
pleasure every chance you get to?
Absolutely not.
I've seen his customer service emails. He's like, "My pleasure. Do you need any sauce for that?" And I'm like, "Kevin, that's not what happens here."
DeSoto's still waiting on the sauce.
Well, you're actually, I don't know where this is coming from, but they're saying Kevin sing Fallout Boy. They're requesting Fallout Boy. Do you
Fall Out
know
Boy?
Oh yeah,
anything
a
about
lot of
do.
people didn't know that Kevin actually sings. So
Well,
Go ahead.
No, I don't actually.
you're our music guest. Just sing.
I do listen to a lot of Fall Out Boy. There was a point where they fell off, and they stopped making music together.
You literally just said Fallout Boy fell off. That
They
is
did.
incredible.
They did.
No, you're right. You're
They
right.
fell off, and they came back to try and make an album, and it wasn't the same. There were a lot of people who loved the new album, but I didn't think that it was on par with their older work. So I will forever stay under the cork tree.
So is that your go-to?
I think so. I
So-
really like the Dead on Arrival album.
Fall Out Boy is my wife's absolute favorite.
Really?
Yes.
Right.
So she could probably stand up with you on singing every track of every album.
You listen to a song that comes on the radio, and if you hear a Fall Out Boy song, you immediately know this is Fall Out Boy you're listening to.
Or for me, Fall Out Boy or My Chemical, not My Chemical. What's the other one?
Blink-182?
No, the other guy.
Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco.
I love Panic at the Disco.
I sometimes hear them and I'm like, wait, and I have to like
Right.
really listen hard if it's a song I don't recognize. My wife says I'm crazy if they sound different.
There was just like a period of like alternative rock.
Just a very
And it was so good. Like we had so many great like different types of musical artists that came out of that. And like I still listen to them to this day. I'm still trying to get out of that phase. But you know, I keep getting pulled back in.
never grow up, in the words of Peter Pan.
No, never.
So I recently watched Hook again recently. Great movie.
Have you seen Hook?
I have. We're talking about the old one with what's his name?
Sir Robin Williams.
Yes, Rob.
Absolutely.
Was Robin Williams?
No, I wish he was.
Is there a newer one?
There was a
there
live
a
action.
remake?
I think there was a live action Peter Pan that came out.
There's so many different
Oh.
types of Peter
I
Pan
didn't know.
movies. Yeah.
No, anyway, I mean, when it comes to Peter Pan, listen.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino directed the new one.
Really?
A lot of violence.
Dude,
Is that
I
where the
would,
blood and gore came from?
I would watch that in a heartbeat.
But Hook was timeless.
It was.
You
yeah.
know?
It has a certain like you know, whenever you watch something and it's magical, like, you know, a lot of Disney films, a lot of us have like nostalgia for the first time that we watched something, and like it was magical and exciting. That's how I feel whenever I watch Hook. To me, it's like it's that same like childhood,
Thank you.
like, you know, that.
I sat down to take a nap and I was like, what am I gonna fall asleep to? And I was like, oh, Hook, I haven't seen it in a while. I clicked it and then I was like,
Yeah, it was amazing.
this is amazing.
Like everything, even like whenever they were showing like Rufio and the Lost Boys and stuff like that.
Rufio.
Even though like it was very like it's kind of punkish, you know, like they were supposed to be these like aggro kids that were like alternative.
Yeah.
You know, it was dated in that aspect, but you think back to it and it's like, yeah, these are just teenagers that are angsty, you know?
Yeah, man, so good. So let's read some of these
Yeah,
comments
I'm
and
gonna
see what
jump
people
back
are
to the
saying.
comments. I'm gonna see what we have going on here in the world. I wonder if I can pull this up right here.
I love this
All of it.
background.
I like this one a lot more. Is that what's currently streaming?
Yeah,
That is
we're-
awesome.
It's about 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now. We have the trees and all that. Now I don't know if it's glitchy looking. It probably is glitchy looking just because it's my computer, but go figure. So
YouTube is still running smooth, but that's the point of us doing this. Really, is just we're testing.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
I was not expecting to
Hold
walk
on,
into
we
this.
have a call in, guys.
We have a call in.
Let's put this on speaker.
Speakerphone. Okay.
This is Tyler Goforth. So can
Tyler Goforth, welcome in.
Hi, how are y'all doing?
good, man.
We're doing good. We're honored to have you on the show.
Thank you. I'm very honored to be here. I'm watching it on a stream, but I don't know where I am.
Yeah, there's
I
about
actually really wanted to order a pizza. That was kind of the objective of this call.
no. We're not a. Contrary to popular belief, we do not sell pizzas. We are just some guys.
Yeah.
So
Well, I Googled Mobile, Alabama pizza places, and this was kind of the
Tyler,
closest thing to Atlanta.
I know for a
that I
fact
wanted,
you're in
but,
Atlanta.
Yeah, I think there's been a mistake, Tyler. I'm gonna have to ask you. Please stop putting Matt Jones in your phone as Little Caesar, because I think you're gonna get confused.
You know, it was a
well,
cool.
I have him as Papa John, but that's what I call him.
Tyler, that is our special names for each other.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Matt.
Now, Tyler, let me ask you. You're a pretty well-renowned musician across the entire Southeast. Am I correct in that?
Well, that's very, very kind of you. I would say probably in the Decatur, Georgia, Marietta area.
Okay.
I'm known by at least 10 to 15 people.
Bro.
But I'm hoping that the music will reach the Southeast.
Yeah. So with just out of curiosity, I believe Matt Jones played some instrumentation for you. With that being the case, on a scale of 1 to 10, how terrible of a person is he?
Well, I would say as a musician, he is probably a 10 out of 10.
Aw, thank
In terms
you.
of songwriting, just technical ability, being live, just improvisation. Now, person-wise, that's probably another story. I can't get too deep into all the fights we had throughout the years in the band, but let's just say, I mean, he may or may not have had some recreational activity problems that I had to help him with.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
No, I kid. He's a wonderful person. Probably one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. I'm still a little disappointed, though, about this pizza thing. I'm kind of hungry.
Well,
I think if Matt really was as good a friend as you say, he would whip you up a pizza and bring it right out to you.
yeah, I'll be right back. Let me just run to Atlanta. But no, Tyler, that's very nice. Kevin, you should meet Tyler one day. He's like the nicest guy I've ever met.
Is his last name Goforth?
It is.
No.
So my girlfriend is related to a group of Goforths that live in the, I believe it's the Mississippi area. I don't know if there's any relation there, but their mother is Victoria Green.
Interesting. So
Okay.
we had a guy come to a show once,
Right.
and we were like, "Hey, thanks for coming out. Did you hear us? Why are you here?" And the guy was like, "No. My name's Tyler Goforth, and I saw somebody named Tyler Goforth was playing, so I grabbed some of my friends and I just came." You remember that, Tyler?
I do. And Steve was his name. He actually came to every one of our shows at multiple venues, which was very cool and supportive.
That's crazy. It's like alternative universe Tyler Goforth.
It is. It is.
I have a
And
random
we had a
comment.
guy.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Oh, sorry, Josh. We had a guy come up. A guy came up to me at a show, and he said, "I really want to buy one of your T-shirts. My brother-in-law is Tyler Goforth." And I'm like, "What?" So apparently, he bought a shirt just because his sister married another Tyler Goforth in Tennessee.
There's
I was
so
like,
many
"Man,
Goforths."
Just a popular name, people.
Wow. Okay.
Man, it really sounds like they went forth.
I
I see what you did there.
This guy. All right.
I see what you did there, and I raised you because in high school, my teacher, I think, said, "Tyler, get up and go forth to the board," and it made me feel like a good student,
Have you been chasing that high?
all straight D's after that?
Have you been chasing that high since that day? It's
I have since ninth grade.
Since 90 days.
all right, Tyler. Well, thanks for calling in. We got some more comments. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for the stream. It looks wonderful, and I appreciate you being part of this. And I'll expect my pizza no later than 6:30 p.m.
Pizza's on the way. Is that Central or Eastern?
That is Pacific Mountain Standard.
Okay, cool. All right. All
Got
right.
you covered.
All right.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right.
Tyler Goforth, everybody. If you haven't tuned in to his music, you can look him up everywhere that there is music by searching Tyler Goforth.
Tyler Goforth
Band.
band. Well, Tyler Goforth band. Try both.
Try both. And you can hear songs that Matt is featured on. You can hear songs that Tyler Goforth is also featured on. A couple of
All
things.
harmonica. This guy.
Yeah, let's rewind it back in time before I make you guys.
Real quick, we are gonna cut off the stream here in a minute, but we're not done for good. You can actually watch the next stream, which will be taking place in about 15 minutes or so after this one ends. It will be happening over on Matt Jones' Facebook page and Matt Jones' YouTube channel. So we encourage you take a look at that and see what's going on there. We also, what were we going to say? You had some comments over here, right?
Well, I'm looking, and we got Sydney Bird Dunn.
Yeah, Sydney Dunn. Hey, Sydney, I hope you're doing well. If you're still watching, you're probably not. Most people will probably tune into this for a period of about 30 seconds and realize I'm wasting my time. And the truth is, you're right. No. You're absolutely right. So
wait. So when I click on here, how do I see who's live?
we don't know.
We don't know who's.
We don't
on
have
here.
a clue who's watching. Apparently, 6 people in
Only-
this moment are watching.
only-
Those 6 people
let me
know we
see.
can get a pizza.
Oh, my buddy, Mr. John Tyler Sullivan is commenting in.
Oh, that's
He
good.
recently got married, and
Congratulations on getting married. That's huge.
All this time, I thought he was into guys. That's cool. But that's good.
But we love that dude. We love
We
that
do.
dude. For real, he's such a good guy.
Also known as Captain Challenger, always say.
Captain Challenger, always safe. I'm going to change up the background one more time just because we can. And that should be going live in a minute. But yeah, so that's going to be a nice one.
All right. Well, thanks, Kevin, for.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
for
great
coming
being
in.
online.
Absolutely. We're honored to have you here. I really don't know how to end this.
Oh man,
We hadn't even thought through.
you hadn't even
anything.
tested camera 2.
We haven't tested camera 2.
Go to camera
We're gonna
2.
go to camera 2.
I didn't know there was a second camera even lit up.
We didn't know there was a second camera either.
Oh no!
There's camera 2.
I actually prefer
Partying with
this.
camera 2.
I prefer this view. It feels a little more dynamic.
Yeah,
Well-
it feels like there's a hole in our wall.
See, here we're in a different world. Here we're
Right.
just in front of a green screen.
We're being sucked into that world. There's
Yes.
polygonal cube or
Yeah,
sphere
it's something
behind
like
us.
that. But now that we're back to the front,
Right.
we're back to camera 1.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just we're doing some testing, and we figured, you know what? Why not go live and have a little bit of fun in the process? Hey, we hope you had a good time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we encourage you, Mr. Matt Jones. He has a Facebook channel and a YouTube page.
Yes.
Both of those things.
Give us about 15 minutes to get set up on the other, or we will continue this party.
Yeah.
The party keeps rocking.
We'll have another trial run, and thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a happy chat with Matt, Josh, and our special